Good morning, Monrovia. Good morning, Habel. Good morning, Robert Field. Good morning, Robert Sport. Good morning, Toyota. Good morning, Salala. Good morning, Macaque City. Good morning, Tottenberg. Good morning, Clay. Good morning, Bow Waterside. Good morning, Riverside. Good morning, Bapulu. Good morning, Buchanan. Good morning, Lodge. Good morning, Cowell. Good morning, Brewerville. Virginia, Camp David. My rebel LJ 650 on the Wednesday morning on Sky 107.1 FM with this topic. What do you make of what terribly happened to Joseph Nyumah Boakai during the graduation ceremony of the United Methodist University when an intruder broke through the EPS security line and got so scarily close to the President of Liberia? My question to you, are the EPS personnel assigned to the President competent enough to guide the First Citizen of Liberia? Be it what happened, what lesson do we learn to have role so that we don't have an ugly repetition of what happened to President Joseph Nyumah Boakai? When the Liberian parley, somebody went and parley him. He was strong enough to find his way to get out. Something happened yesterday at the graduation ceremony of the United Methodist University when an intruder broke through the security lines, broad day, and got close and almost grabbed the neck of the President of Liberia. Are these EPS people competent to guide the First Citizen of Liberia? Should we get rid of that group? Should the head of the EPS same day go because his first test he flunk so miserably? The numbers to call 077777107. Better stay call me on 0777221 223. You'll be live on 5050 on Sky 107. My name is Steve Mansi. I'm the only grandson of my grandfather. And 5050, you just can't beat the experience. When snake bites you and you see a worm, you better run. If the Christmas will be good tomorrow, the eve of Christmas must inform you. If Joseph Boakai will be saved in the hands of EPS, that crazy thing that happened, that frightening thing that happened yesterday, must never be repeated. It's not a test that you will take again. If they cannot do that, they should go. I'll be back way after the theme song.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has brought in all sizes of new quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage has also brought in a state-of-the-art 2022 upgraded diagnostic machine that can easily detect any problem with your car. Don't worry, we can fix it for you. Is your car having any electrical problem? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician from Ghana who is up to the task of programming and solving all of your car electrical problems. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street side. We have our garage and new showroom at Rehab at the junction of President Wia's residence. For original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly, come to Uptown Garage. We give 1 month warranty. We also provide a tow truck free of charge if we are the ones to work on your car. But we can also tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage Head Office on 0777 553317 or 0886 553317 or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian owned, is here to put a smile on your face.
The 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations Finals will take place in the Ivory Coast from January to February 2024. And EcoBank is giving away a ticket to the grand final slated for February 11th, 2024. To be a part, simply grab a Visa prepaid card from any EcoBank branch or create a virtual card and shop online. You can also use EcoBank Visa prepaid card to pay for goods and services online or shop at restaurants, supermarkets, boutiques, and at petrol trade filling stations when you buy fuel. Every transaction gives you a point, so multiple transactions equals multiple points, and multiple points give you a better chance to go to the Total Energies CAF African Cup of Nations Cote d'Ivoire 23 Finals. So grab yourself a prepaid card now or create a virtual card for all your online transactions and book a seat at AFCON 2023 Finals. Terms and conditions apply. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
This time for Africa.
Thank you very much. Back on 50-50 on Sky 107.1 FM. What do you make of that nonsense that happened to President Joseph Nyumah Boakai? That scary event that happened yesterday during the graduation ceremony of the United Methodist University when an intruder broke through the lines, got close, almost grabbed the neck of the president of Liberia. And that crazy thing I'm hearing from Gay is not something to buy. Gay say he was not there because it's not being confirmed. So he left the protection of the president to Boy Scout and mosquito police. Come on. He said he was appointed, but it's not being confirmed. So he left the security of the president of Liberia to Boy Scout and mosquito police. That excuse is lazy. I will deal with that later on. But let me give you the stories trending on the front page and the back pages of the today's edition of the front page newspaper. It says this way: awkward sitting arrangement triggers diplomatic charges. An organization snafu at the recent inauguration of President Joseph Nyumah Boakai sitting Chinese Representative Hao Hu Wa and U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations shares light onto U.S.-China Liberia ties. The photos of the United Nations ambassador, Greenfield, and the Chinese representative who is called Hao Wa. Not in appointment fries, backed on assignment in Uganda, ex-foreign minister not interested in government job. Gaf said that, Gafuan. Augustine P. Gafuan says he's not interested in taking job in Liberia now. He's sitting comfortably in Uganda. Ending on a high note, beneficiaries commend Plan International partners as Raising Community Voices project wraps up. There's a big story. President Joseph Nyumah Boakai reportedly eyeing to fill security vacuum at NSA. He better start doing it quickly as possible because what Gay is saying, he better get his security in check. GMB security vacuum. With so much emphasis on the scramble for jobs in the Joseph Nyumah Boakai-led government, insiders say the president is still undecided who to post as a critical national security agency. House to cite Central Bank of Liberia to clarify Boakai's claim and counterclaims as Senator Amara Conan also writes the governor for details. He's seeking the truth about how much was left for the Boakai to kickstart his government. Representative Alva Jones said, and I quote, "I pray that the indulgence of the plenary of the House of Representatives to invite the governor of the Central Bank of Liberia to address this serious national issue regarding the accuracy and consistency of the government of Liberia, net international reserves, and government of Liberia consolidated account balances as of December 31st, 2023, January 19, 2024, and January 22, 2024, respectively." Representative Alva K. Jones, District 2, Makibis County, says that. Amara Conan countered that as establishing the true balance in the consolidated account as they are forcing date, support transparency and accountability, and is probably one of the most important economic governance issues for our country at this time, as the country welcomes a new administration. Amara K. Conan, Chairman, Senate Committee on Public Accounts and Audit. The back page says that Georgia is a failure for football development in Liberia. Sanon said this. CDC Sanon said this. He's running afar with Georgia and said Georgia is a big failure as far as football development is concerned. So buy the front page newspaper today and read that. But that's not what I'm here for. Something terrible happened yesterday. Joseph Nyumah Boakai went to grace the occasion of the United Methodist University graduation. The people's president was walking with this guy walking behind, wearing these fuller sunshades, call themselves security guys. Somebody broke that. You know, in security, they call somebody the diamond. When you got in the president, diamond means that there are some guys that are looking ahead of the president. There are some guys that are looking behind the president. The president is in the center of the diamond. That's how they call it. This guy with long sleeve white shirt almost choked the old man. And all the noise I've been hearing that Joseph Nyumah Boakai say, no, I don't believe it. What I saw yesterday, it would take a man who knew his childhood techniques in fighting or wrestling would escape that kind of choke. That boy tried to put his hand around Joseph Nyumah Boakai. Joseph Nyumah Boakai turned around. Joseph was a true wrestler from Lofa. He'd escaped and he continued his work. But that was scary. The EPS were there with their BB coats and wearing full shades. I said those shades are shades for security. And we got to that scary moment. What if that guy had a knife? And I think that same kid is saying, no, I'm not working here because I'm not being confirmed. So you left the security of the president of Liberia to a Boy Scout and mosquito police to guide him because you have not yet been confirmed. To me, that's a failure on your part. You need not be confirmed because you're not up to that job. You're not up to that job. Why do you think should happen to them? If you ask me what I think should happen to the EPS guy, let them go because they're not ready to protect the First Citizen of Liberia. That was scary. Imagine that nonsense we did call inauguration. Joseph Nyumah Boakai almost fell off. 1 week after that, the old man came and gave a brilliant State of the Nation address. 1 day after that, one guy wanted to give him palais. You know, if you grew up in Looking Town, you know what we call palais. Almost grab his hand, grab his neck, and put it on his arm. The puppet swung on the other side and he escaped. You want to watch that? You want me to show you this? You will see it. I want to show you how close that guy went to the president of Liberia. And same day they say because it's not confirmed. If I were Joseph Nyumah Boakai, you going to get confirmed. You going to get confirmed because you failed the first test. So lousy excuse because you left the life and protection of the president in the hands of Boy Scouts and mosquito police. That's what it is. I think they now fit for that job. Don't give them a second chance. Second chance might be more deadly than what you saw yesterday. So call me on those numbers on 0777-777-107. Let me show you that clip. And the goosebump will run in your head. Just watch it. Did you see that? Did you see that? That guy almost brought Joseph Boakai to the ground. Did you see that? And those guys wearing their fuller shades, fuller sun shades. You know, the boys in Yucatan, fuller goggles. Think they're protecting the president. They left the president alone. Somebody broke through their ranks and almost threw the old man down. That was scary. Guys, got to go. So call me on those numbers on 0777-777-107, or you call me on 0777-221-223. You'll be live on 5050 on Sky 107. Better stay using our Facebook page. Just the Sky Communications Library. You'll be heard and you'll be seen on 5050. Let's go to the line now. Talk to our first caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Timas.
Did you watch that video yesterday?
Yeah, there's Aaron P. from I join you from Lower Mike give candidate to bring this cutting tree.
From cutting tree.
Tima, there's nothing to joke about. If I were the president, those that were around yesterday should be immediate dismissed. Don't just let them to go, but let them go through a proper investigation to know how that may eventually that particular security guard to reach to him.
And the other thing I didn't the other thing I didn't see, there's the guy who came from behind them, passed by them and almost grabbed the papa's Nike, and we didn't see his face. Nobody brought the guy down. Why are they keeping this guy?
They should be terribly investigated because as security personnel, they should be someone who go back to back. Not all people will say the opposite side, but everyone just send it back to the president. Chase the president, somebody coming from behind. They didn't see the president. The president pass by there. So we don't have to complete this. So we are calling upon the president to immediately, or we're calling upon the Senate not to conference again because he's not qualified. He's supposed to prove what the Liberian people very could be, confirmed by the Senate to that particular position. So I mean, he is there upon arrival.
Dead upon arrival. That thing he's saying that he's not confirmed yet is dead on arrival. He can't be there. Call me on those numbers on 0777-777-107. You'll be live on 5050 on Sky 107. Let's go back to line 3. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning.
My name is Emmanuel Mark, and I'm calling from the USA.
Emma, did you watch the video?
Yes, I did. I did watch a video.
And I know you were almost crying. It's scary, right? Isn't it?
Look, Tima Jilate, when I saw that video, now it made me to understand why during Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf administration, she never allowed any of those guys to come closer to her. All that she had, it were all foreign services. Look, Liberia, we are joking. Sometimes I think a lot whether before the president enter that place, whether we have the EPS guy all over that place, they have checked. They have made their thorough investigation.
Let me tell you something. The advanced team, imagine the president is going somewhere. If the president will be at an occasion at 8 o'clock, come on, the advanced team going to be there by 5 o'clock. None of them was there. None. There was no advanced team. They were wearing their fuller sun shades, calling them security goggles. That's what they were wearing. And they sat there, the guy just broke through their lines, almost got to the neck. What if that guy had a knife?
These guys in a position that they get is bluffing position. If I said there should be a perimeter, that citizens should be far away from the president. The only people that should be around that president are those most important people that may be presenting that degree or he interacting with. Citizens should be far away. type of a parameter that everybody is saying, if for any reason the president wants to shake somebody here, they can give him the opportunity, see if that place is safe, they go over there. That's not everything, in fact, the president wants to do. The Secret Service or the EPS should give the president the opportunity to do, because that's their job to protect the president. That thing that happened yesterday, look, I was so mad in myself, and I think those guys should be fired from that job. If I were the president, then he sent for foreign services to be taking care of him while these guys go on an investigation. They should be free and know what to take care of the president. That thing that happened, it should not, even if I say, I do not know if they have arrested that man, I do not know whether that man is on an investigation. It is a shame. Look, let me tell you, like, bro, we are going nowhere, because every day we make history. Every day we make history. It is sad.
Very sad. Very sad. Because if you look at the history, when the old man almost collapsed during the inauguration, 1 week after that, he gave a brilliant State of the Nation. A day after that, somebody want to choke him, broke through the lines, and Gay is saying, I'm not confirmed yet. So that is the excuse he's giving.
Look, let me tell you, that man should not be confirmed.
No, he said
that man, they should appoint another person. He's not ready. Let me tell you, there is something they call orientation on the job, and there is something they call probation. It's like someone tell you that I will make you to be the classroom teacher of the study class teacher of my son. And the person said, in the meantime, you can pop in one time and take care of some stuff. And then the child bring you a math for you to solve. Then you say, you know what? Your mom has not employed me, or your father has not employed me yet. So let's wait on the math when they employ me, then I can solve the problem.
The funny thing about this, man, this same gay man, this is not a new turf for him. He was there before. So what did he learn? What did he learn? How competent
These
is he?
guys are playing phone, man. They are playing phone. They are not ready yet. They are not ready to protect that puppy. Let me tell you, if that thing were real, I believe that particular man that you see over there, there is one thing that I know within myself. He might not have a bad intention, but he's I should not use the word sedition, but he just want to use that disrespectful manner to say, you know what, they papi here, and he say he's strong. Well, I will check it. It's like making mockery out of the poor man. I will knife down on the ground. I will do it. Just watch my wall. I will do it.
Thank you very much. While the video again is still rolling, the guy is behind the security walking along with the woman with their BB flag coats, and see the guy with his white shirt putting his neck or his hand almost around the neck of JMB. And somebody is telling me these guys don't have a job. These guys should not have a job, because if they cannot protect the first citizen of the People's Republic of Liberia, they not want to be. Call me on those numbers on 0777. Let's go back to line 5. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Kimia, you are spoken well. Did you see your president yesterday?
Like what we are saying, those guys should have an advanced knowledge. Like I saw us do and tell us. Like a day before the president going to that university graduation, you see the perimeter and what is happening here? They tell you no go Zoom. That's how we are not serious, but we learned that about serious. These guys were slumbering. I think if they have to teach them or let them send them somewhere for an advanced training, if they cannot, they need to have more advanced training. Other than that, our president was in a jeopardy or in a catastrophe yesterday.
It was scary, really. It was too scary yesterday.
Yes. They need to be very prudent and active. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Call me on that number on 0777 107. Let's go back to line 6. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Tima.
Good morning, my brother. What's your name and where you calling me from?
Thank you very much. This is a group of I'm calling from two community.
You saw the video, right? You're looking at it now, right?
Very well, very well. Oh, Tima, let me say this. This thing yesterday, if I was President Boakai now, the EPL boss, thank you to go to be dismissed right now. Tima, this is not surprising to us, right? We know we were here that the partisan share them web CDC EPS. And everybody know EPS, EPS in 400 at the 30 pricing. So your work can increase it to 1,000 cities. So
wow.
All the your work can increase it to 1,000 cities. Then what made the other banana one they come from? That's Abu United and Cobra United. But everybody know they 2020 election. Overall, they stay on the people man. They get mad to do anything to our president.
I said the guy got close to the neck of the president.
Yeah, but the people that they are participating in secret, you know, we are Sabu United and Cobra United. So now EPS is supposed to deposit and they rebrand it back. Otherwise, I'm afraid for the president life. Sure thing, because that year is now happening. Because yesterday, God forbid.
God forbid.
That even we should have been talking now.
God forbid.
And the EPS, the men were there yesterday. What they have done? Up to now, another year they say they are arrested the guy.
And the thing is that. Thank you very much. And the thing is that I wouldn't call it so disgusting is that up to now we have not heard any statement. The statement came 10 hours after that had happened. Now we used to say that Georgia was bobo. Georgia was down on top of his game. Something of that nature took place. We didn't hear the press secretary to the president to give out exactly this is what happened to the president. He had to take hours and hours and hours before we know. If guys were inquisitive to have that on video, a lot of people wouldn't know. Let's go back to line 5. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Gilate.
Good morning. Is that the irresistible Puni?
My kinsman, I'm very honored and happy to be on your network this morning. How you doing?
If there was anything in my life that made me scary, for which I don't want to be president, given what I saw yesterday, I was contemplating becoming president of Liberia. But what I saw yesterday, it means that my children will be the EPS. I'm going to put nobody, I'm going to trust nobody to my life.
And you are absolutely correct, Tima. It's not only scary, it's worrisome, it's troubling, it's alarming, and it's catastrophic, Tima. Tima, the first thing I'd like to say is that the EPS, those around the president, action on yesterday were irresponsible and reckless. T-Max, I listened to one of your sister stations this morning. We were on the station this morning, and they started to give some historical accounts of a guy met Ellen by the crowd like that. Another guy went to the feet of Taylor. And I told them, those historical accounts you're giving is quite different from President Boakai. That guy came from the back. Out of the account you guys gave, historical perspective. You say the other guy rushed to say shake Taylor hand. You say the other guy ran to Mrs. Sally feet. I'm not saying those are false accounts. But what I'm saying, President Boakai own were very, very troubling.
Very close. Very close. Went for his neck.
Around the president. The EPS should be vigilant. They should be very vigilant. You cannot go and then they're saying there's a statement from the EPS team. I look at what they are saying. They are saying that he said he's a supporter of Mr. Boakai. He was excited going to our president from the back.
To grab him by the neck. Excited enough to grab him by the neck.
For grabbing by the neck, then you're talking about jubilant Patterson. I was excited to see the president at UMU graduation. So Sake, the APS guy, all of the guy around the president should be dismissed. If I send gay, I'm worried that what are the Senate going to give the first citizen in our country, the president? They said the guy was signed called Damo. That Damo was not properly prepared.
That thing was not Damo, man. That bitter boy, not Damo. That's
that was complete bitter boy.
That bitter boy or that Johnson rag. Not real Damo.
The president should take this very serious. Look, security is key empowerment to our country. Seeing the president in such a mood, and the president got to fight. Do you know the president literally take that guy in from his neck by himself?
That is why convincing to me. People keep saying Joseph Nyumah Boakai told triple bypass to a heart. If this guy did not grow up in Wasonga got the best wrestlers in Lofa County.
If I was shocked to see the weak man, people say the man very weak.
The man they say the man is
the guy hair from the back of his neck.
The man they said
hair off his neck.
They said the man is sick. The man is sick. He get triple bypass to the heart. The man grab him as a wrestler would do in Wasonga. That man swung his body around and he continued what he was doing. This guy is not.
Do you know that if the security have fired that guy from the back or on his legs or on his hand, they will not be wrong? You don't go to the president from the back. They will not be wrong. I'm not asking for his death now. I'm not praying for any injury on him. But you don't go on the First Citizen, the president of the Republic of Liberia, with such a, you call it jubilant, excitement, partisan. Is that how you go behind the president?
Lazy excuse. That's a lazy excuse. Lazy excuse.
The EPS should be reprimanded. The NSA should investigate the act. It's troubling for our country. This is the first physical attack on the president just pretty close to 2 weeks. It's worrisome, it's troubling, and it should be investigated. If possible, the Senate should confirm the EPS director, that Mr. Sengay. I was told that he's an experienced guy. Where were he? Who are the guys to get around the president?
Thank you very much.
To check his back.
Thank you, the irresistible. Thank you very much. Call me on that number on 0777. Let's go back to line 1. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. What's your name and where you calling me from?
Good morning, Mr. Timagrate, and good morning to the peace of people of Liberia. Thank you. My name is Momo Furi, and I call you from Do.
Let me put it this way to you. Let me put it this way to you. You just said Nyumah Boakai, and you see somebody like that holding on to your neck. What will you do?
Mr. Jirake, if I were the president, all those who are on guard yesterday, immediately they will be dismissed automatically because it's just like an intention. Because just imagine the guy who wore the chase. When he took a step, the guy came from the back and covered off that face. You get me? Thank you. The guy who came from the back, after the EPF man took a step, the guy covered all that face. Decided to touch it. He put it on the puppet chair. Now he decided to touch the puppet from the back. So in case the puppet was not having a little strength to relax, end of the day he fall off. And this is very serious. All those who serving on our post yesterday should be dismissed and try to recruit more men to guard the puppet because they will fight attack.
And I think Joseph Nyumah Boakai himself should be able to carry a magnum or pistol.
Yeah.
He needs to carry his own gun.
If I were the president now, immediately I would order every man to assign with me to be serious because those guys who in the system they are all sedition. They are recruited in the system to see how to manipulate the system. So we are calling on the president to take serious decision on this guy. I think he needs to carry a gun by himself. He needs to carry a gun by himself. He needs it. The president needs to carry his own gun. Thank you very much. Call me on that number on 0777 777 You'll be live from 5050 on Sky 107. Hello.
Just said Nyumah Boakai yesterday. Good morning, my brother. What's your name and where you calling me from? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Did you watch the video?
Exactly. I watched the video.
And somebody told me the guy next to you was telling me that you almost broke down.
Definitely. Sorry to say, but it was a total breakdown of security yesterday. Yes, and I think all of the guys that were around the president need to be reassigned immediately.
Be where? Reassigned? Who assigned them where?
I'm coming, Timas, please. I have a different opinion.
Reassign them where? Reassign them where?
I have a different opinion, Timas. First of all, if a person nominated by the president and not confirmed, can he assume the authority? So I don't think we should be blaming Sengay at this point.
Wait a minute. The Sengay, it's not a total stranger. Sengay has been at that post. But the main fact that Sengay was brought in presupposes that the guy knows the strike. He knows he's not a new guy to this stuff. So before you are waiting for that confirmation, yesterday was his confirmation appearance and he failed it. Yesterday.
So Timas, please. Poema Kamara was nominated to go to the finance ministry. Has he assumed his responsibility? My point is, can he perform 100% of his responsibility?
That one too close, oh. Wema family, I mean,
Wema
will go. Wema is going. No, that excuse is flimsy. So who did they get?
Gay was not confirmed. How can Gay perform? Gay cannot bypass the Senate right now. Assume his responsibility. So let's not blame him 100% for the incident.
Who should we blame? Blame just like Nyumah Boakai, right?
This is why we need to investigate to know who was in charge. But it's not Gay.
Thank you very much. Call me on those numbers: 07777 You'll be live on 5050 on Sky 107. Let's take our break. When we come back, we continue the discussion.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has brought in all sizes of new quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage has also brought in a state-of-the-art 2022 upgraded diagnostic machine that can easily detect any problem with your car. Don't worry, we can fix it for you. Is your car having any electrical problem? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician from Ghana who is up to the task of programming and solving all of your car electrical problems. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street side. We have our garage and new showroom at Rehab at the junction of President Wia's residence. For original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly, come to Uptown Garage. We give 1 month warranty. We also provide a tow truck free of charge if we are the ones to work on your car. But we can also tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage head office on 0777 553317 or 0886 553317 or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian owned, is here to put a smile on your face.
The 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations Finals will take place in the Ivory Coast from January to February 2024. And EcoBank is giving away a ticket to the grand final slated for February 11th, 2024. To be a part, simply grab a Visa prepaid card from any EcoBank branch or create a virtual card and shop online. You can also use EcoBank Visa prepaid card to pay for goods and services online or shop at restaurants, supermarkets, boutiques, and at petrol trade filling stations when you buy fuel. Every transaction gives you a point, so multiple transactions equals multiple points. And multiple points give you a better chance to go to the Total Energies CAF African Cup of Nations Cote d'Ivoire 23 Finals. So grab yourself a prepaid card now or create a virtual card for all your online transactions and book a seat at AFCON 2023 Finals. Terms and conditions apply. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
This time for Africa.
I'm speechless, Look at the guy. The other man with full and shade standing over there. Joseph Nyumah Boakai greeting the authorities of the United Methodist University. He just broke through their ranks, got on the old man. That Joseph Boakai just say he's sick. From yesterday, I don't believe Joseph Boakai, maybe he's fooling you. He's sick. Strong. Like a Wasanga wrestler. Strong. The man swung himself around. And that guy was nowhere. But why do you make up that sort of arrangement? Too scary, too dangerous. Call me on that number on 07777 You be live from 5050 on Sky 107. Let's go back to line 3. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Tima.
Did you watch the video?
Tima, I watched the video from the start to the end. Tima, I was surprised. I watched the video because it was on phone talk. On phone network. So I started watching when the president of arrived. When the convoy arrived, I saw the EPA that usually was behind the car, was outside the car when the president convoy is slowing down. I saw the guy walking inside the car, until the car came close to the UNU faculty that was trying to show the president.
The same guy?
No, just listen to the show, the explanation. The EPA guy usually can walk inside the president car when the car was slow down. He left walking inside the president car until they reached the faculty. When they reached there, there's another EPA that was in the front. The guy who was inside the car opened the front door for the EPA that was down to come to open the president door for the president.
Man, I'm not getting you. You gave me some fresh information, but you're not coming through. Your line is getting broken. Try to change your position. I need that information. Call me on those numbers on 07777 You be live from 5050 on Sky 107. Let's go back to the line. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Max.
Good morning, my brother. What's your name?
Let me say good morning to the many listeners and viewers following the broadcast. My name is Aloysius P. Flomo Jr., and I come in this morning from the vacation center in Lower Majidi County. Let me say thank you for the explicit discussion this morning, and we must speak to these issues like we did in the past, not because we supported the regime. Look, we complain here that the previous government, there were some error and mistakes that they made. Look at what transpired yesterday at that ceremony. Some of us right now, we are calling on the dismissal of some of those security personnel that was on duty. Because if you have one person just intruding the entire security protocol over there, then at the end of the day, nothing is done. The security of the president matters. So we should speak to it. There should be expeditious action taken against those guys. The life of the president is the first person that should be protected in any gathering, any occasion the president is attending. But sadly, for some of us, like you said, I witnessed that particular video. It was very disheartening. It was discouraging, and it signaled that those guys that are around the president, I don't know, they don't have the requisite security training. They need to go and be properly trained and dismissed or replaced by competent and qualified individuals that will be able to protect the life and the security of the president. Thank you for having me this morning.
Thank you very much. Call me on that number on 07777 You be live from 5050 on Sky 107.1 FM. Let's go back to line 6. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. What's your name?
My name is Mohammed Kamara, calling from Logintown.
Let me ask you something first.
Yeah.
The way you saw Joseph Boakai yesterday, you looking at somebody who's sick or looking at somebody who's strong?
No, I'm stay strong, Pabe. I'm stay strong.
The guy was trying to get a Pabe paye. Ain't no paye?
Yeah.
Trying to get a Pabe paye. Pabe just dodge on your hand.
Like what I want to do. But Tima, let me just tell you something. Two things. That guy that did that thing, he's an Himalayan, right?
Yeah, I know that one there.
He's an Himalayan. He's proving that he's an Himalayan. He want to try something. He want to try medicine while we work. But he just wear on it, Pabe. And again. Wait, I beg you. Wait. Let me get it in clear.
You said the man who did that thing from Nimba?
Yeah, he's from Nima. It is proving that he's from Nima.
So what was he doing? What medicine you want to try? Medicine to what? To get president or what?
He don't want to try medicine while I will work. He can't wear on it, Pabe.
He can't wear on it, Pabe.
Yeah, again, Tima. Last year, it'll be seller. Security wise, it'll be seller because the little guys, they don't want our same game because he been with EPS before.
Oh, so they want to embarrass him, right?
They want to embarrass him. It is a setup. That's what I'm looking at.
So, but the guy from Niba, what the man from Niba want to do, ba? Thank you very much. Call me on that number on 0777. Fresh information I'm getting. I can verify that. He said the guy, the attacker, the intruder from Sangbang. When you say Sangbang, they're talking about Nimba. Let's go back to the line. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Team Agilate. How you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing too?
I'm fine. My name is Emmanuel. There is something I forget to inject into my discussion.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this question. Our brother just said it. I don't know how true it is. Is the guy have been identified who really he is?
I mean, up to now, the government has not said anything as to the name of that person. Yesterday we used to say Jowiana Bobo. We have not heard anything for the press secretary to the president. We have not heard, even though we don't have minister of information yet. But there's nothing. We don't have anything substantive to lay on. We got to know the name of that guy. We got to know his identity. We got to know what he does for a living. But that was not clear to us up to today.
Let me tell you, Tim that in every society, when you hear President J.F. Kennedy saying that, ask not what your country can do for you.
But ask what you can do for your country. Yeah.
But ask what you can do for your country. It meant that everything that everyone needed to invest into America was available. They make those things available. And one of those things was security, roads, electricity. You just name it. Now, before you find any company coming into your country to invest, one of the major things they look at is security. Will my goods be secure? Will I get a better roads to drive my car? Will I get 24-hour electricity? If the first family, it does not have security, do you think any company coming into Liberia? Because you can see it for yourself that the last person that anyone should have ever touched should be Boakai. If this man can intrude into the security to touch this man, look, if our President Joseph Nyumah Boakai, I will bring in foreign security, or I will bring in AFL to take care of me for now until otherwise order. Because that parameter in the first place that you found citizens all over the place, it should have even been done. And I do not even know whether these guys have any advanced team that will even slip to that place.
No.
Make sure that place is clear.
The advanced team went late. They could have got it on night before. They went late yesterday. They went late.
These guys are joking. Now I see why Erin Johnson said in the one when any of these guys around, she decided to use foreign force until she left office. It is my recommendation that these guys should be paying the last. This thing should not go under the table because it's our tendency. We do not care. Liberian people, we do not care. Sooner or later, you will hear people say, you need a poor man, thank God, but not die. You need a poor man to do that work. Look, we have to be serious in the place. We have to be serious that when we are talking, the world should know that Liberians are ready and we are ready to do what is right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The Joseph Nyumah Boakai would keep saying that he's sick. That man not looking sick. Strong.
Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. What's your name and where you calling me from?
This is Francis Wallow, and I'm calling from Ghanaville.
From Ghanaville, Wallow. You watched the video, right?
Yes, sir. My woman told me, though that girl long fingernail, it have for crocodile to grow on her back. Or on her body.
Those that get long fingernail.
Long fingernail, it have for crocodile to grow on you.
Because the fingernail will bother the crocodile.
It will bother the crocodile. So, yes, some of us here wasting time. I try to say that the one I try to say is that there are people that train for that area. This same gave me my research told me that he was one of those that were fighting drugs in America. He was a drug enforcer. That he specialized in that. But bringing him to this EPA area was a mistake. As Jackson said that on Spoon Talk, I listened to it. Now, this is the example to it, and the next thing that will happen is that anything that happens down there will hold Joseph Nyumah Boakai responsible.
Why? Why will you hold him responsible?
Thank you. When you are delaying appointment, these are the things that people use security-wise. They use that to infiltrate. Some of them the security fee with the VIP protection. You see, when you delay time, there are appointments that have to be speed up. Saying, you see the kind of excuse the guy gave me? You see the excuse the guy gave me? The guy tried to find a fallback position.
The guy said, I'm not confirmed yet, so I can't do anywhere. I'm not confirmed yet.
He may say, you're not confirmed yet. They may finish find a position right there. You see? So the next thing the woman do is then people that qualify here every time our people will take people from abroad to come and do work because they have big names. we didn't stay and we expect inside, but because we are nobody to push on, we don't we get a clock we get a long thing on there, but nobody no clock on to go out back.
Given the way things look, you think
nobody here to
you think it would be advisable that Joseph Nyumah Boakai carried his own gun?
You see? So now, here what happened is that they follow the man that kind of jail population area, you guys needed to use all formation, that all formation good for that kind of place. If that guy was something about somebody who have had the woman, and saying this family position that I'm not confirmed yet.
So I can't do any work. Thank you very much. Call me on that number 07777 You'll be live from 5050 on Sky 107.
Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Sam, is that the mentor or how to call you?
Yes, I'm on course, but Nebe.
Hey, yeah, Nebe. You watch the video religiously. You watching it, right?
I follow it religiously.
Religiously from an analytical point. Show me the lapses. What should have been done or was not done?
What I experienced based upon my viewing of the video is that there was a security breach. And it is important for a comprehensive investigation to be launched. Those people at that time that was providing security need to be investigated.
I'm telling you.
The man who people claim that he was overzealous, he is a supporter of the president. He also needs to be investigated. And then the officer in charge of the EPS needs to be investigated. And Timas, here is what I want to indicate on your platform. I'm not providing any support or protection for the presidential nominee in the EPA boss. What's the name? Sam Gay. The point is, Sam Gay has not been confirmed. So Sam Gay cannot start to exercise responsibility of which he has not been confirmed to. There is an officer in charge that needs to bear full responsibility of that regular action
Who is he?
that was carried out.
Who is the officer in charge?
No, to be frank with you, Timas, I really don't know him, but I believe there is an officer in charge. There is somebody in charge awaiting the appointment of Sam Gay so that he can eventually turn over. So I don't want to hold Sam Gay responsible, but rather I want to hold the officers in charge and those people that was on assignment. Timas, we are discussing about the presidency. We are discussing about our president. So if you cannot provide protection and the needed security for the president, then who will you provide protection and security for?
What do you make of this suggestion that people are saying, given what things look like, Joseph Nyumah Boakai needs to carry his own pistol? You buy into that?
Every idea I have the ability to provide protection
for the president,
I support it.
Okay.
I support every idea because the thing is, Timas, we don't want a history wherein the worst case will be seen. I don't want to even mention the worst case because we don't want to see that ever in our country. We want to see a country wherein a president will be elected and that president will be allowed to discharge a responsibility and no reckless action on the part of the EPS will create a situation wherein the president will not complete his term. We are against that totally. And so I'm using this medium. We don't want a business as usual. Oh, let's just let it go. It has already happened. In fact, the man was a supporter or he is a supporter. He was just happy over there.
Somebody said on the line, you stay there.
Yeah.
Somebody said that the guy from Nimba, I can't verify that. We don't know his name. We don't know his name before we know his tribe. So I don't know where they're getting the new piece of information from. I don't know his name. Because
and I want to agree with you, Timas. There is a need for those people who are close to speak out now. Over the past time, one of the criticisms against the gun administration was
they were bobo.
They were not proactive. They were bobo. They were bobo. They were bobo. They were not proactive. And so this time around, we want a proactive leadership.
And this thing should be a developing story. Give up baits and baits and baits. I mean, the guy almost got the president. Look at his hand. He almost got the president.
Yeah.
From that time up to 10 o'clock in the night, we have not had any information from the presidency.
Which is wrong.
Which is wrong.
Progressive report. We need a progressive report. We need a report on a daily basis.
Precisely.
We are discussing the life of the president here, Timas, for God's sake. we are discussing. I mean, if you can allow an ordinary person that kind of a proximity to the president, then it is scary, it is disappointing, it is frustrating. So those people who are on guard need to be investigated. And if we want to be hard, which is necessary, those people need to be fired. I want somebody to reassigning, they're reassigning away so they can go blunder again.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Call me on that number on 0777 107. You'll be live on 5050 on Sky 107. I'm taking my last break. When I come back, I go straight to Julius Buki, who is in the process of getting married, who want to be like us. His wife graduated yesterday, so he was there. He saw the scary moment at that graduation. You know, when you want to get married, these are some of the stuff you need to handle. He saw that scary stuff that happened yesterday. And I'll go back to him in Studio A to give us comments from our social media users. Can I go ahead? Call me on those numbers, 0777 107, while we wait for the social media people to roll on. And let me take some more calls, maybe 2-3 calls. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my brother. What's your name and where you calling me from?
Yeah, this is T. Philip Massacre calling from the Water Street Belt.
Mr. Massacre,
yeah.
They said you were trembling yesterday, just like I was.
no, I'm only concerned. Mr. T. Max, I want you to control your emotion. This is security matters, you know. I know how you feel. But first of all, Mr. Gay had not assumed the office.
So, okay, if we buy that, so what is in charge? Who assigned those guys to GMB?
Well, there's an officer, there's somebody in charge.
Who is the somebody?
On that security detail.
So who is the somebody?
I'm knowledgeable about security apparatus and operations. Somebody is there in the interim for until Mr. Gay is being confirmed and takes over.
That was a big fiasco yesterday. The guy who you say is in charge.
It is.
That was a big fiasco.
It was a fiasco.
That's a big security fiasco.
You cannot blame it on CMK. There's a sabotage within that security detail.
Somebody does not want CMK, right? Is that what you're alluding to?
Exactly. That you can't rule that out. And then there is some kind of unprofessional performance that went on there that also responsible. But CMK is absolutely all the picture.
You think the guys around JMB yesterday were compromised or what?
No. We have to call spade a spade. CMK has nothing to do with that operation yesterday. If CMK were in charge, he would perform. He would know exactly what to do. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening to you, but CMK was the only name we heard that was nominated by JMB, and somebody who's been in that environment before should be up to running them instead of waiting for this political confirmation.
Well, these things are happening, but we have to be fair and we have to be magnanimous in making decisions, making statements. CMK is completely far away from that, So, I mean, those that are responsible on that security detail must take the full responsibility. If they call them to fire them. But CMK can't be held responsible.
The thing is this, my brother. When it comes to protecting the president of Liberia, and ain't got somebody who we don't know. All we know is that CMK is turf to play the game.
No, you yourself, you just alluded on your program that Baba Kamal had not taken office. Other people you may mention, I'm following your program religiously as you say. So we can't put it on Sam. Sam is qualified for that job.
So who do we leave? Who do you leave? Into whose hand do we care the protection of the president of Liberia? Who? Tell me who? Who should we hold responsible for the blunder? Who?
But the security detail there at that program should be held responsible. The entire team that wanted the president, all that should be questioned by now. So if you want CMK, then CMK should start acting now.
You better start acting now.
CMK should start acting now because he will be the nominee, and then let him start right away. Let it be understood that same Gays must start to work, because that will protect the presidency, and we cannot let some other president because of confirmation. He will be confirmed. So
and
let them start to function.
That's what I thought, that the president would have appointed those people with immediate effect. So to be on the job until your time for confirmation. Now Gay is
position and nomination will go with immediate effect pending confirmation.
Yeah.
The men should start working now. Let's say they start working at this moment now until he get to be confirmed.
You think Gay will be confirmed given what's happening?
But there's no reason why Gay shouldn't be confirmed. Gay has what it takes. He has all the resume. So what happened yesterday, he was not there. Like they're putting in our regular thing. Gay was not in the picture, he was not in the photo. So why not one please Gay for? But you in the photo, they're there. So you're holding.
Thank you very much. Let's take our last break. When we come, we'll go straight to Studio A to Boki to give us comment from our social media users.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has brought in all sizes of new quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage has also brought in a state-of-the-art 2022 upgraded diagnostic machine that can easily detect any problem with your car. Don't worry, we can fix it for you. Is your car having any electrical problem? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician from Ghana who is up to the task of programming and solving all of your car electrical problems. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street side. We have our garage and new showroom at Rehab at the junction of President Wia's residence. For original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly, come to Uptown Garage. We give 1 month warranty. We also provide a tow truck free of charge if we are the ones to work on your car. But we can also tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage head office on 0777 553317 or 0886 553317 or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian owned, is here to put a smile on your face.
The 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations Finals will take place in the Ivory Coast from January to February 2024. And EcoBank is giving away a ticket to the grand final slated for February 11th, 2024. To be a part, simply grab a Visa prepaid card from any EcoBank branch or create a virtual card and shop online. You can also use EcoBank Visa prepaid card to pay for goods and services online or shop at restaurants, supermarkets, boutiques, and at petrol trade filling stations when you buy fuel. Every transaction gives you a point. So multiple transactions equals multiple points. And multiple points give you a better chance to go to the Total Energies CAF African Cup of Nations Cote d'Ivoire 23 finals. So grab yourself a prepaid card now or create a virtual card for all your online transactions and book a seat at AFCON 2023 finals. Terms and conditions apply. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
This time for Africa.
Thank you very much. You're back on 50/50 and on Sky 107.1 FM. We'll be discussing Joseph Nyumah Boakai scary event that took place yesterday. Those of us when we just look at the video, it was scary. That sort of gave me sour stomach. I don't want to be president anymore. I was thinking of becoming president, but it's how lousy it will be that I trust my security in the hand of somebody who I don't trust. It's suicidal, you know. And so I'm advocating today that Joseph Nyumah Boakai need to carry his own gun until Almighty Gay is confirmed. Because people telling me that his security is in the hands of officer in charge. We don't know. The guy who made that attempt on GMB, we don't know this identity. Today, people are telling me that, oh, he came from Nimba. Sedition. I don't know that. I can speak to that. It has to be verified. Now we go straight to Boki in Studio A to give us comments from our social media users.
Okay, thank you, T-Max, and I can confirm that I was there yesterday, so we're all happy there.
Yesterday, you saw the man.
Yes.
Why you couldn't volunteer your body when that guy tried to grab the chest for GMB? Why you didn't throw yourself there? Because there was no. Should I say the way I want to say? There was no damn security over there.
I was not allowed by the security officer.
Whose security was there?
I was standing right at the door when GMB was about to enter. In fact, I told you this morning, T-Max, we got there initially because after the baccalaureate service on Sunday, the students, the graduates were informed that the president would have been there. So in fact, it should be there by 7 a.m. So we left the house by 5:30 a.m. Got the distance very long.
You and your wife to be there. They told me that they had it at Pound
Wine Station.
Just
after Pound Wine Station.
After Tower Hill.
Yeah. So we got there by 8:39. A friend of mine who works in a bank, we were discussing that the president is coming and there was no advanced team. So between 9 going to 10, we saw a PSU pickup with officers in it, entered the fence and they disembarked. And they employed 2 officers right at the entrance and the others were there.
2 officers?
Two right officers? At the entrance, but there were many. The others were there directing traffic, while others were there passing around. Just about 15-20 minutes, and then we saw the EPS car coming. When the EPS car arrived, they disembarked and they were just on the road and maybe the normal thing doing now, going around, Then we saw another EPS, the EPS buses, those buses that can have that blue and that carry it. Another one came and entered. So all were convinced that the president was coming. But the issue was that they did not get there early. Unlike other time, we've been seeing that the president went somewhere bright and early morning, the advance team will be there. So just when they got there, I think 30 or 45 minutes, then GMB arrived. So when you arrive in a hall, my fiancée says she want to drink water, so I want bottled water. I took it to her. While coming out, and the police guard that were in the building said, "You can't go, and the president is coming." So I had to stand right at the gate, to observe the process. So the president disembarked his vehicle and decided to shake the hand of the president first of the university. So while you're coming to shake the other's hand, that's how the guy came from the back.
Did you see the guy?
I saw him, but I could not picture him because the people cried at him. The crowd were too much.
Well, how did he get through?
The crowd were too much to the extent that even the president himself, I don't know whether they could control the crowd. I mean, the EPS. And I want to say that the EPS, the officers were not meaning to control that crowd.
So they were overwhelmed.
They were overwhelmed by the crowd. So that guy came from the back. It's not like where you do back-to-back security, where you got 2 persons facing the president and 2 persons facing the back of the president. So maybe many of them, coming from the back. But it was like that. So the EP officers were focused on the president because he tried.
How many were there? Were they 10 pointed?
No, what? I mean the ones that were there were those that were in your convoy.
I mean the guys that were around GMB. If you count them, would it be more than 10 persons?
No, they can be 10.
Jesus,
when they got out from the vehicle, when they disembarked the vehicle, others were out on the other side, but the ones that were walking by a car, when you get down, when they disembark, you always gotta go open the gate. I mean the door for him to get to disembark. So there were about 4, 5, 6 persons. Then the other guy went in front. And this guy just came from the back. But I mean they caught him and then they do what they want to do, they let him go. But I mean it was not good. Everybody was concerned there and look at the time the advance team went. Because my point is that the advance team got there early, they would have put some measures into place to clear the way for the president to come. When the president got there, the crowd in jubilant move, clapping. So the whole place got overwhelmed by the crowd anyway. Yeah, so but Sam Gay is not confirmed yet. So I don't know why we put him on Sam Gay.
he's the nominee for the position.
Yeah, he's a nominee.
He's been there
before. Until he's confirmed by the Liberian Senate, the security, I mean the how they call it, the committee on security. Then
we're waiting for confirmation that I think GMB.
But I think it's a good one. I think there will be a good question to ask Sam Gay when he gets there for confirmation to tell us how, if it had been him, how would have addressed that.
And I want to
but yesterday the government said they're investigating.
That would be a lazy interview. Why would you have done it if you were there?
Yeah, but they said that the government said they're investigating. I saw on the press secretary page, she posted that they were investigating and the president was good, nothing happened to him. So That's it. But let's go to the comments.
Let's hear what the social media people are saying. What are they saying?
Yeah, let's go to the comments. We'll start with Fire David. Say good morning. Mohammed Toure say I'm watching live from Lofa County, Vanjama City. Congratulations, 50-50 show. Wellington V. Somebody said good morning, Chief. The ugly situation yesterday of an intruder to reach the President Joseph Nyumah Boakai was a complete security blunder. I am of the opinion that those EPS agents who were assigned with the president should be investigated immediately, and public should be informed about the outcome of the investigation. Boakai PM Tamudo said they are indeed the EPS that are incompetent. Whenever a president goes to a popularity or a popular area, these things happen. It happened to Emmanuel Macron in France in 2022 in the suburb of Paris. EPS just needs to learn from their mistakes of what happened yesterday. And then Ma Luce's son, George said, good morning, 50-50. I'm following and listening from near Free Faction Business Center, Merklin Street. And Musa Sharif said, good morning to the peace-loving people of Liberia. Timas calling for the Economic Crimes Code. I don't think that we're discussing. Anyway, Economic Crimes Code by JNB will create more enemies in his surroundings. So he needs more security at all times. EPM must work overtime to protect our president at all times. Thank you. Seth Kegwe said, good morning, T-Max. Let's be real today. Liberia is the only country that's really giving God a hard time. Like giving God a hard time. He said, what I saw yesterday are the saying the president has to be very careful. As for me, I blame the EPL boss in person of Sam Gay. The statement from his, I don't know what you want to say, is not an excuse. I'm currently asking the Liberian Senate not to confirm him. And also the program United Methodist University have yesterday was not organized. I can confirm that. Completely disorganized program yesterday, T-Max. Anyway, that's yet another one. Let's go here to Henry P. Tabese. What did the so-called EPA officer do to the guy in question? That's a big question. We don't know yet. Ami Ladi also said, the proximity of the president need to be secure. Our president is not safe, and those security should be investigated and prosecuted. Stephen Keita said, all those EPA officers should be fired. Dizwa said, the government must be very careful with most of the guys in the security sector. The past standard was mostly partisanship to enter the security. Blessing Beseji said, watching from the city of natural beauty, Sister City. I think that's all for now, T-Max. Back to you for the continuation of the program 50-50.
Thank you, Julius. That was scary yesterday.
It was scary.
Very scary.
But the point is, I mean, the program alone was disorganized. I tried to find a word to really use to describe it. It was disorganized. It was, I don't know. You need to do better next time, right, T-Max. Honestly.
But when they carry that stuff in the wilderness.
The person that was even speaking to people, the student that you are speaking to, were not even hearing him.
Wow.
The PS system. The person is not the type of person who shouts.
No.
You get me?
No.
So, I mean, the MC was there. He could shout. People were hearing him. So, when the person was speaking, so some of us expected, some of us that know about sound, expected that the guys that were controlling the PA system should have increased the sound.
Mm-hmm.
So, even at some of the universities, I mean, the student graduates, what the president said, they don't even know. They don't even know. I'm telling you. They don't even know. They didn't even hear the president talking. They get the man more yachting. So, I mean, you do better next time. Thank you.
But I think, Gary, and I think those that have the responsibility to manage the president, to secure the president, must step up their game. And I will insist that Joseph Nyumah Boakai, until Gay or whatever he's called is confirmed, Joseph Nyumah Boakai should carry the ungo. Or maybe find people from his family that will protect him.
Carry a gun.
Why you want to carry his gun?
Play his
You're putting his son.
Pape no karate you. You
My
saw him
man,
yesterday.
and you saw the Pape.
Every
Every day, Joseph Nyumah Boakai get triple bypass, quadruple bypass.
Pape no karate. Pape push the man.
Push the man.
You could see that intention like
My
that.
man,
I said, yeah.
my man, you can be a child.
I was afraid actually.
When time to,
I was
nobody
afraid.
wants to die. Nobody Jesus wants to die.
I was afraid. Honestly.
Joseph Nyumah Boakai fought the guy. You know when we're growing up in Grances, when you grab your friend, just like let me demonstrate. Let me illustrate that with the microphone. You grab your friend. The best thing you want to do is to grab him and put.
Yeah, to grab a neck, to put a neck on
that guy was going for Joseph Nyumah Boakai's neck. But Boakai was a wrestler in Wasonga. If you don't know this,
how did you know?
Come on, let me tell you what it is. I know you're counting more than you. I know the attitude and tricks of everybody from each of the country. Wasonga. That what I was telling people the other day, you're making you leave the man alone. Nobody will get Joseph Nyumah Boakai bulletproof. That ain't no that bulletproof. That guy went there yesterday. If Joseph Boakai did not remember his tricks as a wrestler in Wasanga, something terrible would have happened. What if that guy had a knife? But as he came to the Pape dodged him, and Pape slammed him on the other side. Then he continued.
You see, in fact, that whole thing just made a whole occasion, to just appear bad. There were big news that came out yesterday. The president was conferred as a doctorate degree yesterday. So it's not Dr. Joseph Nyumah Boakai.
Everything was buried into that.
That's what I'm saying. That happened. And the former president was there. President said he was there. So when President Boakai walked in, later on, President said he walked in. All the information,
the university and they doctor thing at the West here now. I don't think Joseph Nyumah Boakai wants to be called doctor.
President Boakai now is not a doctor.
No,
the man is doctor.
JMB will not take it.
Let's bury that ambassador and get him.
You gotta know some people. You gotta know people when you know them. Joseph Nyumah Boakai will not take or borrow doctorate degree. No.
It's conferred.
But confer or conform or whatever.
The man accepted it yesterday.
Whether it was donated to him, was conferred upon him, Joseph Nyumah Boakai would love to be called President Joseph Nyumah Boakai.
So we see President Doctor.
No, that you can write it. That sycophantic would have written. How many you get money? You get money too.
Doctor.
You think Joseph Boakai offer that?
Doctor.
Joseph Boakai offer that.
Yesterday he was conferred a doctorate degree yesterday, so he's not a doctor. The former president was there. Jubilee. Look, when they got there, the two of them. Just imagine those days when the president, vice president, the two of them, the whole place got wild. The whole place
because all the nonsense Ellie want Joseph Nyumah Boakai, and Ellie forcing all that in the past now. All that in the past now. But I stayed and said Joseph Nyumah Boakai ought to carry his own gun. He's strong enough to carry his own gun. But it depends what kind of pistol. But let me get a big pistol. Let me get one gun. You can't trust anybody until gay is confirmed, and that the big excuse gay will give, and that excuse will be lousy before the people at the Senate.
For me,
you better find somebody else to tell
I think the person that's supposed to be held responsible is the one that is a temporary boss or whatsoever. That should be the
Can
one.
you describe the guy? Was it a bright fellow, a tall fellow, or a black fellow? Who that guy?
The guy was not a bright fellow. He was black. He was wearing a white shirt. The shirt was folded somehow. But he's not a bright guy. He's a black guy.
And then nobody called his name.
People were trying to call his name. Father heard that he posted on Facebook apologizing for what happened.
He posted on Facebook, so that means that the guy is scot-free. They let him go.
Why don't do that, man? But I can't confirm that. That was why I was hearing that he posted on Facebook apologizing for what happened.
If that man posted something on Facebook, that man, as we speak, we make him a hero. He's drinking his beer.
Probably you want to say beer, you say gin or whiskey.
Come on. He did what he wanted to do. He got to the president that close. Anyway, thank you very much.
All right.
That's how we come to the end of this edition of 50-50. History must tell us. We must learn from our mistakes. It's only fool that makes mistakes and don't learn from the mistake. If this could happen to the first president, the first citizen of the Republic of Liberia, take your security very, very seriously. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye for now.